What's going on, guys? TalkAstonVilla here, back for another match review, and this is the Villa versus QPR match review, finishing 3-all at Villa Park. Hat-trick from Benteke saves us as Clint Hill, who gets his first goal and has more goals than Lionel Messi in the Premier League. I want to have a joke in here, give me that. Charlie Austin, and of course, Matty Phillips, who had a blinder today. Absolutely superb from Matty Phillips, in my opinion, if I'm going to give an opposition perspective. Going to Twitter at TalkAstonVilla is the place to find me to get your thoughts read out, and there's a lot of them, so buckle up and get ready. At number one, Villain saying, point is better for us in QPR. They thought they had won it, and that will surely floor them. At 7,500 to Holt, which I must thank, and look out for an update video with them in regards and in mind. Thanks to them for tweeting it out after to get people involved. Saying, disappointed we didn't put it away in the first half, but so much better than the loss would have been. He goes on to just promote, obviously. Next, we have at James Serpel 1 saying 3 points out of relegation zone at least. I guess you can look at it that way. At Paperwork Ninja saying the other 2 points would be nice, but 16th is survivable. At Jeremiah says, draw is probably a fair result. I thought we had failed to make adjustments in the second half. We were bailed out by Benteke. He goes on to say, at least QPR didn't get 3 points, but we might regret winning it later on, particularly with the Spurs and City coming up. Johnny Gould saying, or Gould, sorry if I didn't pronounce it, saying if Lambert had been sacked earlier, AVFC wouldn't be in this mess. Poor defending, great striking. We must dig deep. At Chris Monks _ saying, shit not to win, but a loss would have been terminal. Still can't believe we rescued it. Hashtag AVFC. At NashNash194 saying we should have won that game, but Richardson is a liability at left back. I'll get to him in a second. There's a lot of people I had issues with today. At 76 Mauls saying true, but City are there for the taking right now. That's a positive way if you want to look at obviously losing to Palace last night. I think that's something we have to look at and be positive about. Will we nick something off that? We're going to have to, I think. At Away Days, WYT, saying draw suits neither team, both looking in trouble. QPR more so, however. At John Blewett 2 saying quality street up front, Dunkin' Donuts at the back. I think that's the tweet of the day by far. At Jamie _ Dingley saying Villar needs to go and Akore in. At Jeremiah says once again that's true. I'm just dubious we can do it given that we can't hold off QPR at home. Anyway, on to the next one. He's referring to the City reference earlier. At Dan the Man 270 or 270 saying needed the victory. Great seeing goals scored, but to stay in the Premier League, you also need defense. Nice finally seeing Benteke on the score sheet. Huge for his confidence. At Longy Man saying finally 7-7, isn't it? Just going on about Benteke's goal streak right now. I think it is what 7 or 7-4, 7-5, something like that. If you look at it. Next we have at Villa Fanzine saying not so sure about Clark and Flower anymore. Tailwood marking for second goal, backs turned. A point is better than nothing, at least for scoring goals, but the defense needs more steel in it. They're just short up. At Matt Gauntlet saying the defense is fine if you take Kieran Richardson out of it. And the last one that literally just came in 2 minutes ago saying point gained at the end of the night, but whatever Tim said at halftime must never be uttered again. Hashtag complacent. That's a lot of tweets. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I want to include all of them. It's just the best way to get all you guys included. Anyways, my thoughts. Let's start with the defense and move our way forward, shall we? Ron Vlaar, after this season, he can honestly piss off, in my opinion. I just don't see him as the proverbial figure in the back that I think maybe I saw him a couple of years ago. The World Cup overshadowed a lot of his faults. It was mainly papering over the cracks. I don't know what to think about it. Him and Clark, I'm more convinced by Akore. He offers more pace, more agility, and more stability, more younger prospect, in my opinion, than Vlaar. Kieran Richardson, I have no clue. Squad rotation maybe, but he's shit. He's shocking. He had a nice little play, I'd say, in the opening minutes along the left side of the pitch going forward. But that's all. Besides that, true liability. In the midfield, Carlos Sanchez was utter shit today. Gave the ball away so many times. Took stupid shots and opportunities that shouldn't even be taken. One obviously was a shot that looked like a pass going into, I think, the left side left corner. It's just one of those things. These players have to be better if they want to stay in the league, especially if we stay up. And then going forward, Benteke, superb game, my man, the match for Villa. Igbon Lahore, decent game. I thought he used his pace quite well in situations. Great to see Jack Grealish start. I think that was my big push this season to see him start more. Under Sherwood, he can flourish, and he almost nagged a goal in the first half, which I wish would have went in. It would have been brilliant to see that. But really breaking down the goals, obviously, the first one was just shocking. Matty Phillips shouldn't even have that. Obviously, Barden went offside. It was played through a defense who moved up more on the Matty Phillips. Easy header. 1-0. It's just one of those things that defending is just, we can't defend worth a shit. And it's so annoying compared to the beginning of the season. It just looks like two completely different parallels. Going next into our goal, Benteke was it a little bit lucky. Nice little finesse, obviously off the head of Calker. Little bit of luck there, 1-1. Beautiful, beautiful breakout play. Nice counter play. I think that was Delph that took that brutal tackle to set up Benteke. Great possession, great hold up. Beats it 2-1. And then just, we can't take corners and we can't defend them. How we let Clint Hill get his first Premier League goal ever at the age of, what, like 35 now? 34? It's just fucking embarrassing. Like, sorry for the language, but wow. It's just appalling defending. We have Kieran Clark, tall defender, obviously. You have to be, typically. Defending two guys, how's he going to do that? It's impossible. And then, obviously, their third goal was just even worse. It's just Charlie Austin getting in on the score sheet. Matty Phillips, a goal and 3 assists today. I think, you know what, honestly, if QPR go down or want to sell him in the summer, I'll take him. He seems like someone who can actually make a cross because apparently we can't make fucking corners. So it's that evident right there. And then obviously Benteke saves our ass with a brilliant goal in the dying minutes. It's just one of those things that, fuck, like, if we can just finally make a defense that can not concede so many and just close games out, we'd be having 3 points. We'd be at 31 points right now. We wouldn't even have to worry about it for maybe 2 weeks. And maybe we could look at Spurs and City and not have so much pressure on it. But now, of course, we do. It's just absolutely frustrating going into this. Chelsea play QPR next, so we're going to have to hope for the best there. We play Spurs next, we're going to have to hope for the best there too. It's just, wow, I think man of the match, Villa, Christian Benteke, QPR, obviously Matty Phillips. Overall, I'm going to have to give it split. Both had blinders. Benteke saves us again. It's just, if he keeps it up, we'll probably stay up. But if he doesn't, I don't know. We can't concede and play like that. We can't get draws out of these games. We need to win, and I don't want to leave it till Burnley on the last day because I don't think my stress levels can take it with the amount of exams I have in the next 2 weeks and assignments. So anyways, guys, that was a match review for Villa v QPR. 3-3 at Villa Park. Leave your comments below. What do you think needs to change, QPR fans? What are your thoughts on that? Like the video, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you probably Thursday, Friday for a quick little channel update. A lot of things going on with my channel, the front three. I'm just moving house back home after school's all wrapped up here in the next 11 days or so. So a lot of things going on, and I just want to get you guys up to date with it. Anyways, guys, peace out.